evening to other panelists there, and in particular to Dr. Mrs. Kote. I haven't seen her for a while. And I would like to take the opportunity to say congratulations, since we had a new appointment. I haven't seen her. Now, I will be blunt, very blunt. What we are discussing now didn't start today. It started about 25 to 30 years ago. The records are there. 25 to 30 years ago. And indeed, where we've got to, if governments don't work on it, then what will happen next? No one can get. A clear explanation has been made by the researcher. Very clear explanations have been made by the medical doctor there. So I don't have to go over them. Now, we started destroying our water bodies and the forest years ago, as I said. Believe it or not, as we stand now, governments have come and gone. Not a single government has made the effort to stamp this out. And what surprises me is that they campaign on this, they come to power, and they don't do anything about it.
Including the current government?
I say any government, including the present government. Including the present government. Because the fair solution any government should have taken is to stop what is going on. It's just like having a fire in a house. The first thing you do is to put the fire out.
So we've heard, for instance, the vice president ahead of the elections, we heard her say that the government, if Ghanaians voted for the NDC, would be interested in responsible mining and ensuring that people mined properly. And there seems to be the idea that that's the tangents the government wants to go on. You don't think that that's good enough in terms of dealing with this menace?
No, let's be frank with ourselves. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing nothing like responsible mining. What is responsible mining? The people really destroying this country are the kingpins, and they know them. Why they can't go after them is a big problem. The ordinary person in the village cannot afford an excavator. You know the price of one excavator? Those who bring in the excavators are those they should hold responsible. And this is the work of national security. For years, 8 years plus, we have national security who were just chasing citizens. This is their work. There are kingpins behind. The moment you get hold of them, this nonsense will stop. And I have said time and again, the first thing that should be done now is to declare state of emergency. You can't do anything without that. In areas that have been affected or in areas where this destructive operation is going on, you declare state of emergency, get the soldiers involved. That's why the soldiers are there. Put 2 battalions there. 2 battalions will stop this. I've said about it a year and a half ago, and I'm repeating it. That is their way. Put 2 battalions, infantry battalion there, and let them flush the whole area.
Doc, I'm happy that you're a military man yourself. You trained as a soldier, and the concern is that soldiers are trained to kill. So when you send them to the bush, they'll kill people. Is that what you want?
Listen, those in the villages or those kingpins who have been making their money, the innocent people they have been killing. What do you think about that? The work of a soldier is to act on orders. If it's killing that will solve that problem, they will kill. All you tell them is that flush out anything you see in the forest. As I speak with you now, we have about 45, if I'm not mistaken, about 45 forest reserves that have been destroyed. Maybe some of them will give us a different, what do you call it, the number. But what I had from the Forestry Commission, 45 forests have been destroyed. They come and tell us that they have been able to rescue one, 2, 3. No, it's not true. Now, out of these 45 or 44, I would say, 4 are just green forests. 17 have turned yellow. 19 orange. And this is a data from the Forestry Commission. If you go there, they'll give it to you. I am telling you today that it appears the political class cannot take a decision because they have been responsible for this country. If the political class can, please let me finish. If the political class cannot take decision, the people will take decision themselves. Because people are dying. There are people that look at what the researcher just said. We are in Accra here, but we are equally guilty. We are equally, what do you call it, going to suffer just like the person in the village. Why should we sit down? What are we waiting for? A state of emergency is a state of emergency. You declare a state of emergency to state or control, to save or control a situation that will be worse. What we're getting to now, we shall get to a place where nobody can handle the whole thing now. And indeed, I have heard also that the Volta River itself is being polluted from the north. What the hell is that? Can't we take a decision? Governments come and governments go, and the same problem. A problem that can be solved by the military within a short period.
And when you say that if the political class cannot take a decision, the people themselves would, what does that mean? What did you mean by that?
Look, if you have the people suffering, I've said this time and again, what brings troubles in countries? When the people are suffering, especially, at least, if we have not seen some before, we've read it happen in other countries. And they get fed up, they do what they want to do, and nobody can control them.
Civil unrest, you mean?
When the people get fed up with the system, they do what they want to do, and nobody can control them.
And I'm glad...
we are suffering. People are suffering. We have, even hospitals are so understaffed. Hospitals don't have equipment. I mean, the country is in a pathetic state. And simple decisions cannot be taken by about 4 different governments that have passed. What is happening?